They did a really good job of like finding every part of country music, I think, and
Mhm.
representing it. They didn't put an age cap on it. They didn't make it a whole bunch of young guns, which I
Mhm.
really appreciate. Not that we don't need to pay attention to the young ones too, but it is nice when they don't just go to TikTok for,
Right.
whoever they're going to cast. It's nice when they look out and see who's been traveling and who's really been grinding around. And so I was really so excited to see that you got like country rock, you got Texas country, you got
Mhm.
country western, all of it was represented, and
Mhm.
they had moms and dads, and to some of the people that don't always get the little spotlight.
Right. Well, and I think because it was industry vets like Gretchen, it was Keith, it was Blake, they just from my perspective looking in, it would have been the easy thing to go get 12 kids off of TikTok that are 20, 21 years old, and
Yeah,
they would have had a real world road rules type show, and it would just been a bunch of kids getting drunk, not taking this thing seriously.
right.
But because they want this show to be taken seriously and it to actually like reward musicians, it they I think they did the right thing where it was like, okay, let's bring in this guy that's been doing it for 30 years, this guy that's written every song under the sun but hasn't had his shot, just
Yeah.
kind of stuff like that. So,
They did a great job. I mean, truly, there was not a bad egg. And I mean, none of us are hard to get along with. We all made friends really fast. And I think that, probably given that they're trying to make from the producer's standpoint, they're trying to make this a very like entertaining show.
yeah.
We almost all felt at some point where they were like, come on, like say something bad or, like make the competition real.
Mhm.
But we all loved each other so much that I don't think we gave them very much drama to deal with because we're like, you did so great. We're
Right.
cheering for you. And, they just chose great people. So what can you expect?
Right. And I think like I could totally understand where in a producer's mind, Brent, because that's what I do. I produce document
Yeah.
like I'm always looking for that like juicy hook to kind of bring things to life. But I think with the premise of life on the road, those things are going to come naturally. And
Right.
yes, it may not be, two people getting into an argument and scrapping it out in the back alley. It may not, it probably won't get to that, but it'll be like Billy Joe Jones getting sick and having to deal with
Yeah.
all that and just like being in close proximity in a tour bus with people you barely know. Like, yeah, there's going to be some stuff that kind of naturally unfolds. And so I applaud the production team for trying to get some of that stuff out, but not trying to force it like a lot of
Right.
other production companies would have.